No superstars, no problem. KL Rahul's India registered an ODI series win against South Africa and so much to take away. Sanju Samson, the batter, Arshdeep Singh, the bowler, KL Rahul, the captain. We discuss all that more on espncricinfo Matchday with Sanjay Manjrekar. Let's just start with the result itself. Losing one game, missing your key players. KL Rahul under the spotlight as captain, not in the T20I side. Biggest takeaway for you?
Arshdeep Singh, because two performances. And poor fellow seemed to have lost his way a little bit when he started playing for India, the high-profile matches, and seemed like, he was searching for that original Arshdeep Singh that we saw before he played for India. And boy, he's come back superbly. And he's one of those guys that India will go to when India is at full strength. So that was a huge gain. And right at the end, Sanju Samson, at this age, after so many years at the first-class level, has finally come of age at the international level. I know this is a one-day series. Right at the end, people will forget the result of the series. But the way he batted, came in the fourth over, got his 100 in the 44th. Now that is something people wanted to see from Sanju Samson, and they saw it. So two huge gains.
Yeah, shuffled up and down the order, getting this score at the end of the series. India don't play an ODI till July next year now. That's the only 3 ODIs that they're scheduled to play. What does this do for Sanju Samson's career realistically? He's not part of the Test plans. It doesn't seem like he's part of the T20 plans. And there's a year of predominantly T20 and Test cricket coming up.
But there's a lot of 50 overs world events coming through, the Champions Trophy, the World Cup, the kind of attention that it got. So what that 100 and that innings and the way he played it, what it's done is the selectors will not forget it. The selector, the team management, and that's the reason Sanju Samson was in the squad against, expectation. And when they pick up, whenever the need is to pick a 50-over side, Sanju Samson will be right there, very close to the playing 11.
You're always there to remind the chairman of selectors in case he forgets. KL Rahul, the captain, what impressions does he leave you with as he grows in this role as captain and perhaps throws his hat in the ring as one of the many players that would be keen on succeeding Rohit Sharma whenever the time comes?
KL Rahul did what was expected of KL Rahul, at least what I expected. I've seen him captain at the Test level. He seems comfortable in leadership. I think he's in a great mind space at the moment. Looks very comfortable with players, brilliant at DRS. Does all the right things, won't make blunders as captain. Just that his own batting, those 50s and the stars that he's got, he would be disappointed that in a 50-over format, when he had the time, couldn't get the big score. So captaincy-wise, India has always been, they've had options. That's one thing where India has been so different from Pakistan, where India have always, the system has created some good leaders over the years. And now you have 3 or 4 in contention if you take Hardik Pandya as well.
Tilak Verma, quick word on his supporting act for a player that we're thinking, is he not quite as comfortable in 50-over cricket as we've seen him to be almost instantly in 20-over cricket? He's got a future in this format?
Temperamentally, he ticked a very important box. He had 9 runs of 37 balls to start with. And, that puts pressure on a young player, but he realized India had lost a few wickets, hung in there, got a big partnership which India didn't get in the last match. So skills-wise, I think there's some work he needs to do to rotate strike because he'll bat if he bats in the middle overs. But temperamentally, I thought he showed some character there, and that's always a good thing.
Quick word on South Africa, though. They too were not full strength, but the future is bright with some young players that we've seen. Tony de Zorzi with the bat and Andre Berger with the ball.
Andre Berger, I think if he plays the Test match by some chance, if Ngidi is not fit or Rabada, he's going to be a handful. I think he'll be perfect for South African Test matches. He pitches the ball up, gets it to swing, has natural aggression, spirit and pace. And Zorzi looks like a guy who seems to enjoy, his time out there when he got his 50 in the last game. Just a smile that erupted on his face. So he's somebody who is comfortable at that level. You don't see any kind of nervousness, anxiety. There's some batting talent as well. But overall, I think South Africa will be disappointed that they lost to a team in the final match, especially where there was only one player from that World Cup final that was featuring in that Indian team.
All right. Sanjay Manjrekar, thank you very much for your time and your thoughts. Let's pick this up again for the tests.